Welcome to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. Best way to roll is with bricks. Episode 126. There's Joey, Bowie.
That's me.
Roar, and Leash.
Never gonna.
Why are you zooming, Rar?
I don't know. I had to unplug and plug in my cam, and it's being so weird. I can try messing around with it. I'm not leaning in and out, I promise. Where am I?
Stream closer.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's being
See,
weird.
I'm zooming too. I did it. I'm zooming.
Zooming
I feel
too.
like you're on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
So
and-
fun story. Have you guys heard
Yes.
my town song recently?
No. Tell us about your town song, Joelle.
My town song may or may not want to give you up. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, nice.
It's just that.
Great. I love it. That's a fantastic
Cute.
choice. Watch
I've been debating changing it, so you should all come and listen at some point before I change it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that
thinks I'm cute.
just a curiosity? Is it recorded in your current dream address, or is it?
It should be. Yeah. It's
Oh,
been my
nice.
town song for like a couple months, I think. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Well, in that case, I must have heard it, and I just. Oh, you know what? Though sometimes I'm doing other sounds in my ears.
I mean,
I'm
I
playing.
play on mute, so I don't know anyone's town song.
That's fair. That's the way it works.
Leash, is
can't
the
mess
song
with
over? I can't hear it.
Oh yeah, the song's way over.
Great. Well, it's episode
Yeah.
126. I did not sing that in the opening song because I just forgot. I was like,
panicked.
I wanted to say episode 166 because Leash had said that before we started.
Oh,
and then you guys
power
started singing. And I
suggestion.
was like, nope, I don't know what episode it is. I'm going to
Inception.
not talk. So it's 126. We are not 40 weeks into the future.
You had to write it big on your piece of paper.
I really did. It's like in all caps at the bottom of my page, but I just got anxious and
Sometimes.
I forgot. It's
It's okay. We've all been there. It's that like panic feel, and then you're just like, oh, well, it's happening.
Yeah.
When in doubt, leave it out.
There you go.
Exactly. It's better not to like try to sing over it and really flub the line. So I just went quiet. I know when to
dark.
shut up.
It all went dark.
Oh,
Well, speaking of mistakes, do 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 do.
Da 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 da.
I don't want to wait
for a
for
follow
a
up.
follow up. Oh, Rar did it.
man.
Yeah.
I wanted to contribute. I
I'm
volunteer
sorry.
to contribute.
I shouldn't have talked over you.
Fine.
We have a tiny itty bitty little follow up. By the time you hear this will not be news to anybody, but it was news to us, so we're going to share it
Yeah.
anyway. It looks like KK Slider will be in the plaza on Friday this week because Saturday is a bug off. It's a bug off. Sunday is fireworks. It's a fireworks. And so he has nowhere to go but Friday. So we will see KK literally as you download this episode, if you download it the day it comes out, of course.
Right,
What if
that's
we're
cool.
wrong?
And if we're wrong, then we'll have a follow-up
wanna
to a
be right.
follow-up. It's true.
I mean, it's
so-
like,
yeah.
yeah, it's bad. No, I was just thinking it's great that he's coming on a Friday. I guess it's like it makes sense to have it on one of the weekend days rather than push him off to Monday.
pop in on a
which would be
Wednesday.
weird. Yeah,
It's a special KK Wednesday.
KK
Oh, I like KK Wednesday.
But so what that
Summer
means is
Wednesdays.
tomorrow Friday I may or may not be leaving my gates open for a chunk of time if anyone wants to just come
Oh,
visit for no
nice.
apparent reason.
I think good plan.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. So what you're saying is you might
That's
let people
actually
visit
actually works in my favor.
Oh, good. I'll plan to open it then.
Nice.
Pop in.
And then you can listen to my Never Gonna Give You Up opening
Yes.
tune. Opening ditty.
Never gonna get you.
I'm dancing.
What's our song for what's new these days? What do we decide?
Do we have some?
Do you want to do a new one?
Yeah, make one up on the spot.
That is your territory, my friend.
Make it up on the spot. Oh, it's
Oh,
I don't know. I'm panicking.
Stewing.
I'm
I'm
panicking.
no.
I'm watching the storm brewing over Leash's head. It's a brain. It's a brain
It's
storm.
gears
I'm trying to think
turning.
of any songs that have the word new or what that I can
Watch the
repurpose.
new up. Yeah. You know,
I know
word up.
what you're doing.
You know, word up.
Yes. new up really just rolls off the tongue.
New up.
What's the new? It sounds like the Fifth Avenue commercial that I keep talking
What's the
about.
Fifth
No one
Avenue
remembers
commercial?
it. It will make you go crunch. Fifth Avenue.
Man, Fifth Avenue.
What's new?
I have one.
What?
I said, hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. What's new?
I said, hey.
What's new?
Oh, fun.
We're workshopping.
This morning,
I like it.
And I'll,
Outside and I'll take a deep breath and I
get real high and I
Sing
scream at the top of my lungs.
What's new? Ooh. I think this is absolutely perfect.
We are, in fact, 3 non-blondes. Though technically, one of us is.
Oh, I've never known that one to be a blonde.
because that person is a liar, and we all know it.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
That person is so much of a liar. Her hair is full of flies.
Oh, hair of lies. Hair of lies. Coming to you
Instead
on
of being full of
TNT
secrets.
every Thursday.
Your hair grows on a throne of flies.
Ew. I don't want to hair.
Can you imagine saying that to anyone that dyes their hair to any degree? Your hair is full of lies.
I know that sounds. It sounds a little.
I mean, I color
strange.
my hair too. But it's,
I know,
it's
right?
the
Like,
color, but
same?
my color is the color that it is.
Mine is a lightened
So
and
I'm
then
completely
recolored.
Unoriginal.
It's an
Yep.
original. You're all originals. You're all originals. Original.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been measuring the time of the pandemic through the line in my hair going all the way back and all the way back.
Oh wow.
The highlights line.
Oh, it's like
I
marking.
saw like a profile picture Nick took of me over the weekend, and like my highlights start like 3 inches back on my head.
That's kind of awesome. That you could literally measure it. That would be kind of a fun little.
That's how long my hair grows.
Wow.
If you're interested in a cover up, I can talk to you after the podcast.
Oh, interesting. Cover up.
Yeah, like a quick touch up cover up.
Oh,
I can also
stuff.
suggest bandanas work excellently. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say like headbands, hats.
I'm just teasing.
No, it's I'm not gonna promote them online on
No,
the
no, it's
show.
fair.
But
Yeah,
like,
we can
Unless
take that
they would
offline.
like to
But you
to give us a.
but they're
You have
color
an
safe
at-home
for like when
solution.
you go back to the salon.
right.
It's safe for getting recolored, and it won't damage or they won't kill you or murder you for.
Got
Oh my
it.
gosh, do they
Or
do
kill
that
you.
now in salons?
For doing at the salons,
doing
they
your
may
own
or may
hair?
not murder people.
They will murder you.
Well, Sweeney Todd.
At
that's
the
a
very
thing.
least, it's a finger.
Oh, yes, the barber of Seville.
At the very
Yes,
least,
the
it's a
barber.
finger.
It's
I
a
have all
salon
five.
slash
I have all
barber.
5 fingers, as you can see. 5.
Yes, you have 5, but you have 2 sets of 5, so that's good.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
Well, anyway, guys, what the heck is new, and what's going on?
What is new? I think Leash touched briefly. Was it Leash that touched briefly? No, maybe it was Joelle. One of you mentioned the
I
bug
touched
off.
nothing.
Oh, sorry. Oof. Didn't mean to suggest that you were touching anything.
we can talk about the bug off because
It's a bug off.
it's bug off numero trace. Yep, number 3.
Yeah. It's the thirdest
Is it trois in
Trois.
French? Trois.
way.
Yeah, it's the third bug off. It'll be the second bug off for me because I completely missed bug off 2. I was playing all day, but I was terraforming and forgot to play one round
so
of the bug
fun.
off, which means I didn't get the stamp. That's a thing
Oh no!
in the Nook Miles.
Nook Miles thing. So you'll eventually get it because it's
Well,
there's only
yeah.
3 spots, right? So
There's 4 because there's 4 bug offs.
4.
There's one in September as well. But our friends in the Southern Hemisphere, their first bug off starts in November. So I've already requested, assuming we both remember
yay.
in November, I'll go down to Man Japan's Island and do some quick bugging off.
So you can achieve it within the calendar year.
Yeah, so I don't have to wait till next July,
Yeah,
or June, whatever it is.
Yeah, with the summer of 2021.
Next time.
Yeah.
A month in the year of 2021, which feels like forever away and not far away at all. Yeah, so the bug off. Does anyone have bug off plans this time?
I might do more this time. I think last time I just did literally one pass of bug off, and I was like, I'm done. just because I did so much the first time when we had a collaborative fun visit.
We went all the way to the top. I think Leash got a gold that first time, right?
Go for the gold.
I did.
Nice.
I'm still at silver because I didn't.
Silver.
I didn't
can't remember. I might be at silver too.
I didn't play last time. I'm probably not going to be able to play this time because we're going on vacay.
Oh, well, there you go. So you'll also be behind on bug off stamps, but that's okay.
Yeah, but you've got years to fill up.
We got
those
options.
things.
There's no reason.
I'm not particularly.
Yeah, see,
I'm not a completionist, so
I guess that's
doesn't
true.
bother me.
That's true.
nobody
You're
bothers
fine.
me.
Well, yeah, I think also experiencing one bug off is experiencing 4 bug offs, so I think that's fine.
That's true. And the items, the gifts don't change. So there you go. You're not missing out on anything really. I mean,
in fact, you just have to find a way to offload all those extra presents you were given, and your animals don't want any of them.
oh my gosh, speaking of extra presents, I looked in my inventory and I have like 6 of the fish pochettes. If anybody out there wants one, I can send you one.
Oh God,
Just
I
let me
definitely sold at least 3 because I don't know what to do with them.
Maybe I should just sell them. I was shocked to realize I'd put so many of them in my inventory. I was like, oh, what am I doing with my life?
Why do I need all these? Anything that's a duplicate of my inventory has been sold by now because I am always at the top of my inventory.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
Yeah. So the other new things we didn't talk about, but they've been around for a few weeks now, is the stuff in the seasonal menu.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Tell
talk
us about the
those,
seasonal menu that I
please.
didn't know existed, and I was afraid to say anything on the podcast last week.
That's why we that's why we
the
have to talk
rodeo
about it.
horsey, yes. Mhm.
Yeah, we had never heard of the rodeo horsey. We were so excited to talk about.
Yeah, and
Yes.
I was not under any suspicion. And also, if you had said that, I think we would be totally glad because anytime we can talk about things for any reason, we're happy to share new information or old information.
I think the seasonal menu is the easiest thing to forget in the whole game.
Oh, yeah, for
Right?
sure.
Like
It's tuckled.
You don't click on it unless you're looking for it, and
Right.
I don't. Do they announce that there's new seasonal items in the online shop? Like
It's
know
not
if
like it's called out in game. I think they
Right.
may mention it. Perhaps they mention it on Twitter and in social media, or maybe I don't even think they mentioned it. They definitely don't put it in any of the videos. And I say definitely, and it could be they probably don't put it in any of the videos that I recall.
well, you know how we get like a note from the Nooklings when there's like new stuff in the shop, but that's when it's like in Nook's Cranny, or is it talking about the seasonal stuff
You
that's
know
actually
what?
in the thing?
Maybe it does say something like, be sure to check out our new wares in the online catalog or something to that effect. And we'll have to look out for it this time. Next time anyway. Next
whenever
season.
this stuff expires. I don't know if is it month or a season. I don't know how it works, but anyway, there's the rodeo horsey.
Yes.
And we already talked about the special rodeo horsey being very
How
special.
delightful. Yes.
It shakes in all directions. That's what's so great about it.
It's so
Its
fancy.
hips don't lie. And then and then there's 2, I'm going to call them garbs, because I don't know if they're specifically dresses. They seem to be a beautiful traditional, garb of some kind, but I don't know anything about them.
It's like a lovely robe that's kind of
robe.
similar in the style of somewhat like a kimono, that it has like those longer sleeves in the back, at least for the hikoboshi.
with like a tie in the
outfit.
middle. And I mean,
Yeah.
they're both beautiful. I definitely bought both, but I didn't remember their names. So
I can
very
tell you
helpful.
it's hikoboshi and orihime outfits, and they
Thank
are
you, Sarah.
based on, I think it's something to do with constellations and stories about constellations.
Oh, yeah,
And shoot, if I didn't
I heard
remember
about
to look it up, and I sure didn't, sorry. But yes, check it out. There's constellation stories. It's like the cowherd and something else.
Yeah, it's relevant to the rodeo theme or something, right? Like there's like the whole thing is like a cowboy day or something.
Oh,
Maybe I'm mixing things up. The
Well, I
rodeo
know-
horse has something to do with the cowboy day.
because that's like I think it was like a Brazilian.
Brazil?
Let me see.
Yeah,
Cowboy Festival, Brazil. So that
I really feel like we
sounds
should have done our research.
I can look it up. You know what? I'm right
Thanks,
at my
Sarah.
computer.
On top
I'm
of
going to
it.
look up. Let's look up. I'm going to look up Brazil and Cowboy Day and see what that is, so we can talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Cowboy Festival, Brazil Cowboy Festival. Wow, cool. So, forgive me because I do not know how to pronounce Portuguese, but this is Festa do Peo de Barretos. But it just means Cowboy Festival of Barretos.
Nailed
rodeo
it.
featuring bulls and horses. Yeah, so it's a very big famous festival. Oh, it's held in Sao Paulo. So that's very cool. Let's see. Yeah, just
Sao? S-A-O?
Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo. It's
I usually say
like
Sao.
Portuguese.
Is it Sao? I don't know.
I think it's Sao.
Apparently, some of it takes place in Barretos, Brazil. Like that's a thing.
Oh, sorry. It's Barretos is a city of. Sorry, Sao Paulo is a city of Barretos. So
I got it. So we're talking like counties or something, or
Oh wait, I might have it backwards. Sao Paulo is in Sao Paulo, city of Barretos. So I guess that Barretos is the bigger overarching state.
Yeah,
and
Sao Paulo is the state. Barretos is the city. That's what it says on Wikipedia here.
Okay.
Anyway.
Fair. But yes, so it's a celebration in Brazil, so that's exciting. So very cool.
It's a celebration.
And that great celebration means we get a delightful horsey for our island, and it doesn't cost Nook miles, and you can get as many as you want really easily. You don't have to buy a bunch of Nook miles ones, and you only get the one. I don't know what I'm saying. It's good.
It's a great deal.
It's a great deal. Great deal.
Yay!
And then, do you have any information about the robe, Sarah? Or should we move on?
Oh! I was just excited to find out that Hikoboshi is the Japanese name for the star Altair, which is cool. So it's one particular star, and Altair, I can tell you, is like one of the stars of Aquila, which is one of my favorite constellations. It's kind of cool. And Orihime is the Weaver girl, and that's the star Vega. So that is part of Lyra, I'm going to say. But either way, they're fairly bright stars, so they've got. I'm sure you can look up the Chinese folktale of the Weaver Girl and the Cowherd. So that's very cool.
I have an early dream suite.
Dream suite, tell us.
Wouldn't it be great if Celeste would educate us on those beautiful robes and where
yes,
they
what if
come
you were
from?
wearing them? What if you
Right?
went up to her wearing them? And
If you wear it and go to her and say, hey, you like my outfit? And she'd be like, not only do I like your outfit, let me tell you the whole history. She could blathers it. It would be so fun.
Yes, that'd be very cool. Yeah, I would like to learn more because obviously I would like to know more about this and feel like...
And especially astronomy-related things. Like, come on, get with it. That's Celeste's domain.
That's her jam.
That's right. That's so exciting. She would be perfect for it. Oh, well, Celeste, we just want to hear more from Celeste and see more of her for sure. Darn it, Celeste.
That's also true. I want her to do more. That's very true. Sarah, you have a special floor you wanted to chat about?
Oh, I did. And this is something that I think it's probably been a glitch for a while, but I didn't learn about it until fairly recently. Yes. So I was looking through my inventory, as we've discussed, always overflowing too much stuff, trying to thin it out. One of my floors was coming up blank. So it just looked like an empty space. And it turns out that's the sumo floor for me. And I don't know if it's happening with other floors.
What do you mean it turns up blank? Like,
so when I was looking, you know how when you look at your items in your storage in your home, you can actually see a physical representation of it. It's not just like an icon of a carpet or something. It's actually showing the square of the carpet.
It's great.
So helpful.
Yes.
So when you look at the sumo carpet or sumo floor, I can't shoot now. I'm blanking on whether it's carpet or floor. It just was empty. There was nothing represented there. So I was like, this is weird. So I took it out of my inventory and put it on the floor, only to find that it wasn't showing blank space. It just repeated one tile or one like section of the wall on the floor flat. But it's really weird. So it works for certain floors. I think it seems like it just works for ones that don't have like a dimensionality, don't have any sort of like animation or like 3D effects applied to it. Like so the palace wall wouldn't work, and so the underwater floor doesn't work, because then it just shows like a weird wood grain pattern that looks like it's like, I don't even know. It's really strange. But it's especially cool looking for certain ones like the white chocolate wall or the lips wall, because it just like takes that wall pattern and just slaps it on the floor, which is really bizarre. I took some screen caps of it, so I'll share those with you guys.
Does that mean you can't like see the actual sumo floor? Like,
oh right, yeah, there's no floor there. There's nothing that is an actual sumo floor. It just like either it repeats that wall texture, or it shows that weird wood grain texture for like the 3-dimensional and animated background.
Does it matter what room you put it in? Is it a glitch in every room or a glitch in certain rooms?
Oh, good question. I tried it in every room except the left room of my house. So it seems like it works everywhere.
Oh, weird.
But it's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I might have that one. I'm gonna have to see what happens.
Yeah, check it out. experiment. I saw someone briefly mention it somewhere, and I didn't really do much. Classic. Didn't do any more research. Just tried it out myself.
Saw the headline, figured you knew what was going on.
More like saw it in mine and then like tried it out there and then saw someone else mention it. Oh, it's already known as a thing. So it's not like I discovered something new.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you did discover something new if you didn't already know about it, right?
New to
yes,
you.
it's new to me.
New. You're a discoverer on your own island.
That's right.
Literally.
Discover on my own island. Yeah, so it's kind of fun. It's just a weird glitch. So yeah, it's kind of cool to find those weird things, and who knows when that'll be patched and corrected, or if it will be. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody out there who wants their sumo floor back. They're probably disappointed. Maybe. I don't know. I think the sumo floor is kind of boring, if I remember correctly. It just had like the ring for the...
That's why I haven't tested it yet. Because I went, okay, it's like a blue circle in the middle, right? Is that the one that's like...
I can't remember. I don't even remember the color. Maybe those were right.
Maybe. I don't know. It's something with a circle in the middle, though, right? Like it's very...
It's because that's the target where you have to force someone out to play.
You have to get them in there.
Sumo wrestling. Yeah.
So what you're saying is sumo wrestling is like curling, but the human is the stone.
And you want to get them out of you want to force them out. Oh yes.
Inverse of curling. Oh, right, but yeah, so you want...
Yes, it's still the same goal. Your opponent's stone, you want out of the ring and far away from it as possible. So it's because you want to end
in the circle, right? Is that the idea?
I wonder, I guess that's true. Because I imagine, wow, you know me in sports, I know a lot about them. So, I imagine you don't want to step outside of the sumo ring if you were.
Right, like the winner's the one standing in the middle, right? That's my assumption. Just like the stone closest to the middle.
It's just like that Mario Party where you have those squirt guns and you gotta...
Look at this. We got curling, we got Mario Party, we got sumo wrestling, all the same game.
The three key sports.
There's no
Mario Party, sumo wrestling, curling. Nope. Perfectly overlap. The rules are the same too.
Crazy Olympics. I like how we have curling in there to make it seem legit, and then
and sumo.
Well, I also like that we're looking at
sumo. An Olympic sport?
I
don't know.
It is,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But what I do like is that they're two different Olympics because sumo is summer and curling is winter. So we've covered the gamut of Olympics.
Sumo wrestling on ice.
I would pay money.
That seems wildly unsafe.
It seems very dangerous. I just hope there's no skates involved because they are barefoot.
Have to use skates.
That's really bad. They're barefoot. Like that's
cold.
I just keep thinking of my knees and how terrible that would be to like.
I mean,
I feel like it might almost be safer to have skates on than to not have skates on.
But then, I mean, I don't know if you guys have watched sumo wrestling recently, but like those skates will cut a person.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know.
This is
I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to have to trash this idea.
Yeah, maybe this isn't the best idea. I don't know if it's going to get by the...
Yep. Not put a pin in this idea.
The board isn't going to like
throw it away.
Okay.
Anyway,
they
back
can't
to curling. Much safer. They also don't wear skates in curling, by the way. They wear those special shoes. So anyway, ask me anything about curling. Or Puck. Puck's a big curling fan too, I think.
Yay. It's curling stone.
We have a bevy, I'm going to call it a backlog of dream suites over the last couple of weeks that I wanted to share. Leash, do you want to open up that song?
Dream sweet, where you sweetly dream.
We have so many. I did my best to write who had the original post in our Discord about it. It may have been multiple people's ideas, but I looked for the first person to mention it.
Nice.
In the last 2 weeks. So if someone had mentioned it months ago, anyway, I did my best to give credit where credit's due.
There you go.
So the first one, I think we already talked a little bit about this last week. I wrote down Meta Fireworks Dream Suite in Dream Suite, and that's just hey, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we could actually see fireworks in a dream suite?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because we talked about that as like a fail last week. That Rar and I both made dream suites and fireworks are not present. But yeah, so that's a request. Nintendo.
Yeah, I love that. That'd be great.
Yeah,
special events in a dream.
And that credit goes to Anna BD.
Yay.
Anna.
This
Call
one comes
her Anna.
This one comes from Man Japan. I love this. I have a lot of complaints about how the wand works.
Okay.
And this one is a great idea. why can't we tie different hairstyles to the wand, so that when I'm picking my rain outfit, I can have my hair up in a bun, and when I'm picking my swimming outfit, I can put a ponytail,
very cool.
right?
So
or
fun.
Yes.
or get bed head for like your sleepy whatever
PJs.
So,
That'd be so cute.
right?
Yes,
Right?
I love it.
Soup's cute.
A plus.
So I think that's a great idea. I want hair because I never change my hair. I never go to the little mirror and say, "Hey, change my look." Be nice if it was just tied to a wand.
Yeah, that'd be very cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
I like it.
Because you can do wigs,
like
right? Like you can
Make
throw
it
a
happen,
wig
Nintendo.
and
Yeah.
facial hair in and tie
Absolutely.
that to a wand.
Still
you should be able
counts
to
as
do
an
that
outfit.
with the hairs. With the
Right?
hairs.
That'd be great. It could be a special mirrored wardrobe or something. That could be a special furniture item that you could get. Wouldn't that be fun? And then you could just combine.
I love that.
Wait, what? Do
Perfect.
what now? I don't
Nintendo,
understand.
we give you the idea. So
Combining the two.
Combine it to it's a mirror that is all attached to a wardrobe or something. So you would have it be both items in one.
But it wouldn't be in your wand.
Well, that'll be it's the same way you would set up the
You
the
go
wand
to your
outfits
mirrored
you don't
wardrobe.
Yeah, exactly. Your special magic mirror wardrobe. Well, because when you're changing wand outfits,
Confuzzled.
yeah, because for wand outfits, you don't change the wand outfits with the wand. You change the wand outfits at the
wardrobe.
dresser or a box.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of
Yeah.
way to do that.
I
It'd
guess.
just be a special. Okay. Well,
Yes.
sorry. So Nintendo, you have 2 yes pleases and 1 no thanks.
I think we need to workshop it a little bit more.
Oh, fine. Well, while we're at it, I still would like to make sure we can get our wetsuits into the wand outfits.
Oh
too.
yeah, that'd be great too.
Yes.
Another
Because
nice.
I was
perfectly
looking
practical request.
for the hack. So like people have figured out what to do. It's not really a hack. It's cheap.
Oh.
But people have figured out what to do to ensure that you have an option that's a wetsuit and options that are no wetsuit. So what you do is you wear your wetsuit all the time,
Okay,
and then you use your wand outfits to wear different
sure.
other outfits.
gotcha.
And I
So
was
that
like,
means
nope, I hate it.
because, and I know why you hate it, because that means whenever you go to Abel's, you still have to remove the wetsuit and your wand
And
outfit.
the wand outfit? Do you have to
Right.
remove both? Nope,
I
you're
think
still not
so.
ready yet. Go back
Yes.
again. Mabel's
so-
just going to send you out the door. She's going to be so fed up with you.
Just step outside. Step outside. Do not come into my shop.
I mean,
You come
for
back
me,
when you're
it's
sorted.
only really an issue for if I go to someone else's island because I keep my wetsuits on the beach.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
On every
yeah.
beach, I have like little wetsuits.
I keep
And
one in
just
my
take
pocket
it off
and
and
the
I
rest
put
on the
it
beach.
there.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I try to keep one. I mean,
It's a
if,
tool.
if I know I'm
anything
going
else.
somewhere, maybe I should keep one by the airport.
Grab and go.
Little stations.
I'm gonna do that.
What do I need before I travel? Like it's like when you leave the house, and in 2020 times when I leave the house, I need to make sure I have my wallet, my keys, my hand sanitizer, and a mask, and
a
my
wetsuit.
phone, of course, and a wetsuit.
Maybe we should have like a little friendly visitor locker, because this would work for Dream Suites too. So you could have it at your gate.
That would be nice.
And you could just like stock it.
Or I could like leave stuff behind at different people's islands. Like this is the one I wear when I visit RAR.
That's so cute. A little custom cubby hole for your friends. Oh my gosh, that'd be precious. I like all these ideas. It's gold.
Yeah,
Golden
yeah,
ideas,
I'm
Nintendo.
a fan of all of this. That's great. Well, aren't there like? There's no lockers. What am I thinking of? Isn't there something in the airport? I must be just making up a thing I pictured in my head. Are there lockers at the airport?
Well, there's
I don't
not
think there
in. Maybe you're thinking. I'm trying to think if you're thinking of City Folk, but I don't think they're in City Folk. In New Leaf, there's a little locker at the train station that you can guests can access their stash of like drawers, which are a smaller allotment of space than we get in New Horizons. But it was a way that you could still access your stuff, some of your stuff, when you were visiting friends' towns.
That's
which
such
was
a great
nice.
idea. I would love for you to be able to access your own stuff when you visit my island, however that works.
That would be cool. Even
And
if
I
it's
think
a
it should be
limited,
lockers at the airport.
I think that would be very cute. Lockers at the airport.
I may
love
have
it.
dreamed this up because I can picture what they
Great.
look like. So I think I saw it in a dream.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Joelle. It's a dream that should come true. It's a real dream suite.
Yeah.
Dream suite.
A dream is a wish your heart
It
makes.
is.
That's accurate in this case. Yeah.
When you're fast asleep.
There was a couple more. I like this one from Hello There, but missing a few vowels.
Hello there.
Hello there. It's from Hello There. They say customizing fencing.
Oh yeah.
Because there should be more
I
options
agree.
for fences, first of all.
I agree.
But
agree.
more specifically, the wood fences should be customizable the same way like log
Correct.
furniture, like you can make it birch instead of, and then
Add custom little patterns onto it. Would
right,
be nice.
that would be
I would
nice
love
too.
it.
I wrote down flowering hedges because you know how you can add flowers to those standees.
That'd be
right?
so fun.
Yes.
Wood white fences because there was a picture.
Yes.
Remember the original?
Yes.
One of the original art for Animal Crossing that they shared. There was a white fence, and we didn't get the white fence.
Yeah, where's that?
White,
I've
right?
definitely seen people talk
White?
about that.
White fence.
Am I white?
My white fence.
White.
Yeah, and mostly I just want birchwood things, but
No, birchwood is
but yeah,
prettiest,
like
right?
or the iron fence is blue.
Oh yeah.
in-
Why don't they
in
get red
s-
to match stuff?
Well, yeah, the red or like my memory of iron fences growing up and in the world are they're usually black fences and wouldn't it
like
be more
cast
accurate,
iron classic.
right? Like
Sure.
a cast iron fence, yeah.
Like the top of that stone fence. What is that one? I forget
Right,
what
the
that fence is
Zen?
called.
No.
Zen
No.
fence. I
Is
think
that
you're
the Zen
right.
fence?
Might be the Zen fence. Yeah, maybe.
No, you're right. It's the stone fence, the one that looks like it belongs in a castle. That one, yeah, that has.
Little,
But it's not.
boobies.
It's not the stone. There's another fence. You're right.
It's got something. It's
something.
special. It's nice. It's
I
a
haven't
fence.
used it. That's why I can't think of what it's called.
I have it by Timo's house, and I can't remember what the fence
Oh, there's one. There's two
sorry.
more. But these might be quicker.
Oh, I gotta make more space.
Oh,
Make
for
more
what?
space.
Oh, for more.
Oh, I was just
dream
making notes of all the
Oh,
different
you're.
dream suites.
I love it. Oh, so this one came from Lo. Wouldn't it be great if you you crafted a whole bunch of things using all of your materials, and then you don't really want that thing anymore? Wouldn't it be great if you could trade that in for the materials?
Oh,
Go to the Nooks and be
reclaim
like,
materials.
"Here is wooden
Recycle.
fencing. Can I
Yes,
please
like a
have
true
my wood
recycle.
back?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you strip things for parts, you should be able to do that to some degree. Maybe you
Oh my
don't get
gosh.
everything back, but you
At
get
least
some
for the
of it.
metal, for the
Metal.
gold.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the gold
sure.
ones especially. Even if you lost other
Definitely
ones, yeah,
for-
those very precious things.
Right.
Like
Or
Can I
iron.
trade my candlesticks
Not that
in
I
for
use
3
iron, but
nuggets?
still.
Like that would be great.
that'd be cool.
I didn't want these
Yes.
stupid gold candlesticks.
It changed my mind.
Yeah.
Yes. It's just melting it down and smelting out the gold ore back from the.
I want to
material.
smelt. I want to smelt and melt.
I want to smelt and melt.
Melt and
Oh,
smelt.
Melt and
I
smelt.
like it.
Smelt and melt.
Okay, and the very last one comes from Anna BD as well. And this one,
Anna BD.
I actually really like this one because I think about this all the time. You get a message from a friend. A friend sends you something helpful. Maybe they send you a surprise gift. Maybe they send you something you're asking for.
Yes.
You cannot reply. So the idea here is like a quick reply. Like you don't send a whole thing, but you
Oh
can just
my
send a little
gosh, yes.
thanks. This is the best. I heart you. Something. Just a quick.
That'd be amazing.
And maybe it could be like 5 like token or not token, but like preset responses. You can like
yes.
quick send. Like
That'd be
like how my
perfect.
phone does that. Like
Yeah.
it
Yes,
has
the
auto
auto-
replies I can click on. And I'm like thumbs up automatically.
Yeah,
so I think that's great.
Especially because
I
it
love
is very
everything.
tedious to make new messages.
I know. And if I wanted to just send a thank you, I have to go all the way to Orville, deal with this
Yeah.
whole shtick. It's
Oh, yeah.
faster just to send someone a gift in return. It's actually so much quicker to just go into my catalog and send them something random and be like,
Wow.
and then you just end up in a weird chain of sending random crap to each other, and no one ever thanks the other one.
Right, because it's just too much. We all understand it's just too much trouble.
I cannot be bothered to write
If we
more than
don't,
like
I
3
apologize.
words. Yeah. You know what I discovered, by the way, related to this? You can, and you guys probably both already knew this, but you can customize the greeting in your mail. And I've never done it.
Oh, I don't think I've done it either. So you can change the
What?
little
What?
like.
What?
You
So
can go
like
up to the
when
top.
you're, yeah. Sorry,
Oh,
Sarah,
tell
you
us.
can
No,
explain.
no. Tell us, JB.
So when you're writing a message,
Yeah.
the center is what you normally type
Yeah.
in, but there's a way to edit the greeting. So you could change like, instead of, the default dear, you could write good morning
Yeah.
or yo, or whatever you want to write.
How
And then,
do?
and then the signature at the end too, like the from,
How do?
I don't know. It's like a button. So
I think you have to
press,
do.
like, the-
Is it? I think it's the upper triggers because they let you go up and down in the space.
Oh, okay.
I think is the ZL and R.
But is it a way that you can like default customize that, or
I think
do you have
it
to do
sticks.
it each one off?
I think
It
after you
sticks?
change it, I thought it sticks, but I'm not sure. Let me
Ooh, this might be like a secret tip and trick before the tips and tricks section.
tips and tricks.
Yeah, we'll have
and
to
tips.
play around with that. I discovered it recently and just I still have not been bothered to actually customize it. But I noticed it when someone sent me a message, and I forget who, so apologies to you, whoever you are. And they changed like their name, like their signature. I think because you can change your own name too. I think. Am I wrong about that? So like I could sign it JB instead of Joey.
Oh my
Bowie.
gosh. Yes. I didn't even think about that. You can actually change the name of the person. You totally can. So for example, if I want to send a letter to Joey Bowie and I want to call her JB, I can, and nobody can stop me because that is the way it works.
You can just call people names.
I can call people Fartface.
Yes.
Leash will send everyone notes to Fartface.
What's up, Fartface?
Hey, Fartface, thanks for everything that you do.
So I'm guessing this is, since you can change the names, I guess it can't hold over for all your messages.
That would be
the address. But I wonder if the
like
name
the greeting, like the good morning or the buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Which means I want you to have a good giorno.
That's right.
Mine's gonna say Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Oh man. So Tex, was my only smug for a while, but now I got Julian on my island, so he said the buongiorno line today, and I went, I know where you got that from.
Tex.
It's okay. I still heart Julian. He's the best.
Oh, good. Such a sparkly lad.
I think that's all the dream suites. Do we have anything else to contribute to this?
I have a contribution.
She volunteers as contribution.
Contribution. It's a very short little thing that I just thought of.
Okay.
In my mind brain. Mm-hmm. The little box, the overnight box or whatever you want to call it.
Oh, yes.
For nooks
Mm-hmm.
that you can put stuff in. I would like to be able to make these and put them around my island.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yes, that's like a Stardew Valley wish.
It's a Stardew Valley wish. It is surely a Stardew Valley wish.
That's fantastic. Yes.
And maybe I can even customize the box. I mean, then I'm not getting crazy here. I'm asking for simple.
No, it's
label on
great.
it.
But like,
I love it.
This is the West box. This is for the Green Beach. This is the Green Beach box.
exactly.
I think that's a great idea. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's super. It makes sense.
There's a lot of things that I wish were not all the way at Nooks. Just in general. Maybe that's just also how I decorated my island. Like I did put my mailbox next to Nooks. So if I want to check my mail, I have to run all the way to Nooks.
It is cute. It looks cute having your mailboxes there.
Yeah, I
though.
want it to look like a little post office. That was the idea.
Yes.
A little outbox.
I like it.
But it's very far away when I want to just... The only thing I'm in the game for today is to check my mail, and then I'm going to turn it off, and I have to go all the way to Nooks.
Oh, man, that's so much work. It is. It does feel like a chore sometimes.
So are we ready to take a quickie break?
Yeah. Quickie break.
Quickie break. And break. I think that was a pretty good break.
That sounds like a good break.
Yeah.
Felt like a good break. I feel relaxed.
Break felt nice.
I feel really.
I got some stretching in.
No, you didn't.
I did not just sit still in this chair without moving whatsoever.
I was looking at you the whole time.
I put my video feed on a loop and you didn't even notice.
Oh, see? Joelle is 2 steps ahead of us. Got it all planned out.
Trickery.
Actually, Nick was telling me about someone that did that. Like no one he knows, but like someone on the internet like set up a loop to make it look like
themselves?
They were working. Because like
who's
watching
desk. Them? That's terrible.
I think it was like they were like on a call, but he he wandered away from the call, so he set up a loop of him like just typing the whole time.
Whatever. I saw that movie. It's called Speed.
Yes, it is. Spoilers for Speed.
Speedlers.
I mean, if you
that's a 25-year-old spoiler. I think we're moving on.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're fine. Sorry, Sandra Bullock.
She's okay.
Yeah, she's good.
That was a good movie.
She's made it okay.
I haven't watched that like maybe since it came out. But it sticks with you, Something about that movie just sticks in your head.
Nice.
It's the best.
Memorable.
Can slow down.
So we have our delightful tradition after we end our break that we talk about various announcements, including this week's contest.
Yes, there's a new contest that McQuacken Pants Scrooge McMoneybags Duckarino Delgado
Delgado.
latte frappuccino.
He does like cats, so Delgado's fine.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. I was like, why not?
McQuack and Pants. I think McQuack and Pants is my new favorite, though. It's
Okay,
fantastic.
good job. I was hoping I would come with, cause I was hoping that one of them would hit and would be a success. So, I mean, just got to throw in things and seeing what sticks.
I don't like any of them. Just kidding.
I'm sorry, I'll try harder at least. They're working harder.
Nope. You can't do better than McQuack and Pants. We're good.
Oh, good.
Anyway,
Well,
what did
at
our
least-
Benequactor McQuack and Pants do?
He started, it was actually a collaborative fun time partnership giveaway. That is a flower giveaway in collaboration with Manjapan. There'll be three. That is 3 total winners of sets of blue roses. What? Which are really hard to grow. If any of you tried doing that from scratch.
Yeah, that was my June.
That was your, yes.
From a
It's
little
an
lady.
adventure. An adventure, indeed. So, yeah, first place winner gets 30 blue roses. Second place winner gets 20 blue roses. And third place gets 10 blue roses. That's a lot of blue roses. I mean, really, because if you just start off with 2, you're going to be in good shape. But if you start with 10, that's crazy.
And I'll tell you, blue roses, they clone like the Dickens. I don't know how else to say it.
It's
like,
amazing.
Just rain or water, boom, they clone.
It's like they're apologizing for being so very difficult to grow in the first place. They're like, sorry, now that we're here, we're going to just go crazy, which is great. I appreciate it. But either way, so if you want to enter and win your own set of blue roses, you don't have to do anything too fancy. You just have to go on our Discord and click duck.
That
duck.
Oh yeah, sorry. We should say it
The
together. You guys gonna
infomercial.
try it one more time.
Click
that
duck.
So yes, and you can. Do you guys? How do we get onto the Discord? Is that something
I don't
that people
know.
can do?
I've never done
No,
it.
I've always been wondering how we got on our
Well,
Discord. Someone better have the answer.
We can tell you.
Just magically appeared one day.
You can magically. You
true.
too can magically appear, but it's after you ask us. So you can send us an email at thepocketpod@gmail.com or reach
That's
out
us.
to us on any of the social medias, and which are like The Pocket Pod on Instagram, The Pocket Pod. Is it The Pocket Pod on Facebook?
Yep.
And The Pocket Pod on Twitter.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Say all
All
those
3.
options are out there for you. All three of the options, or Gmail.
Or Gmail, yes.
But yes,
We're
ask
consistent.
to join, and then we'll say okay, fine, and then you can come and
And
join
by
us.
the way, if there are social medias that we're not on that you want us to be on, let us know what they are because we don't know about them. Like, should we be on this thing called TikTok? I don't know. Educate me.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of work.
It's not even social media. That's like a whole thing.
Well, it's like a fun thing to watch other people do.
Exactly. But no, like if there are social medias that we should be engaged in, I don't know about them, but I would love to hear.
Let us know.
Let us know what you think we're missing.
If you're on the bleeding edge of social media and you know
Yes.
the next big thing, let us know. We will join you on it and give you a Discord invite for telling us a new thing. Maybe.
Oh man, I love the idea that we'll get a request for like what's the old one? I've already forgotten what it's called. The one that like everyone was on right before
MySpace.
MySpace, that one.
Oh,
Should be on MySpace.
Friendster.
Friendster.
AOL.
Oh man.
Get on AOL.
Oh, AOL Instant Messenger.
Prodigy.
ICQ.
Was it Orchid? Was that the one that was like Friendster, Orchid, ORKU?
I don't know.
forget.
I honestly don't even know it. I'm sorry.
Well, we're not on
not
any of
aware.
them.
Okay.
Just the 3 big ones.
Just 3. That's fine. That's fair.
Oh man, remember Google Plus?
Google Plus. Yes, I remember Google Plus. I also
And then
remember
there was
Google Wave
Buzz.
and Buzz.
Oh, Wave.
Oh, Buzz. Remember Buzz?
Buzz, Wave,
Remember-
and Plus. They tried
Yeah.
everything.
Google
Remember
stopped
Allo?
making things and stopping it.
Original Chatter.
Google is also stopping Google Play is ending, and now it's just all becoming YouTube Music.
YouTube. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
They keep
I'm glad-
ending everything.
I'm glad everything just gets canceled on Google.
Yeah, if you like something, just enjoy it while it's there, because pretty soon it's not going to be there
It's all
anymore.
temporary. In fact, it's a miracle that Gmail still exists because
I
by
know.
now there would have been like Gmail, but 5 different names.
Yes. How's
I guess there was Inbox for a while and then they got rid of that.
Oh, that's true. They did get rid of Inbox. Yep, I
Google.
remember.
Not
wrong.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
speaking of technology, this is a terrible segue.
Yes, I love technology, but not as much as you see. But still,
So the second
I love
announcement, technology,
Always
announcement.
and forever.
What's happening?
Always
and forever. That's Napoleon Dynamite.
It's Kip.
Joelle. It's
I don't remember that one.
And oh yeah,
it's at the end, right? Isn't
it
it
is.
the
It's
extra?
is that a spoiler? Then it is very much at the end.
Again, it's a 20-year-old spoiler if it's a spoiler.
20-year-olds? Not
When he's
that
getting
old, is
married,
it?
this is his little song that he has.
16 years. I think it came out in 04, 03, 04.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it was
Still
yes,
good
that's
in my
correct.
heart.
I was in
Around that
college.
time.
That's all I remember.
Me too.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah, Leash, because we're a same age.
I saw it 3 times in the theater.
What fun!
I think I did too. My friend was obsessed with it.
Wow,
We kept going.
That's awesome.
And yet I
love it.
don't
It's
remember
good.
the technology song.
Always and forever.
Oh my god, adorable! Maybe I'll have to watch that clip at least. Well, anyway, we haven't talked about it in a couple weeks, so I wanted to remind everyone about our Patreon. We have a Patreon.
Oh,
Do you guys
yeah.
know about that?
Yeah.
And we have
tell us about that too.
we have a bunch of members already, and I'm very excited that they exist. And
Thank
this is
you.
a note for our awesome members, and a note for our future members, whoever you may be.
Sure.
We are releasing all kinds of fun little clips, and sometimes like little art things and doodles that Sarah makes, and we even released a special download or two
Yes.
recently.
So
So
sweet.
if you are a member and you haven't seen those, go check out our Patreon feed. It's there. Enjoy. And if you're not a member yet and you're like, what are these awesome things? You can become one. It's not even very
Yay.
expensive. We're talking $1 a month to just get access to all the freebies,
Nice.
and $2 a month if you want to get some mail from us at some point in the future. And then everyone that is a Patreon also gets a shout out, and you can just fill out a little form that we shared, and you could tell us what you want our shout out to be. We'll do a shout out for like, I had this really great idea and I wanted you to share it. That could be a shout out. It could be a shout out for your birthday. It could be a shout out for a special event in your life.
Or a friend's
Birthday.
If you have like double friend, if you have a friend that also listens to the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Shout out to your buddy. I love it.
Or if they don't listen to the show, you can shout out to them and then
then
get them
tell
to
them that they have
listen
to
like
listen
episode.
to
Yeah.
the show.
Got to download
That'd be so
episode
adorable.
138 of Pocket Pod. You're missing
I
out.
love it.
I think it's a great idea.
I think that'd
Tell
be
your
really
friends.
fun. Yeah.
Pocket Pod.
that'd be
Tell your
cool.
friends.
I think it's a fun idea. Pocket Pod. Tell your friends.
But yeah, so it's patreon.com/thepocketpods. Come and find us and join if you can. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
We'll see you there, or we'll see you at another time.
And then I guess we have a tiny announcement for next week. It sounds like someone's going on vacation.
Me.
And what that means is that we're not going to force Leash and Jack to take recording equipment with them on their vacation. We're going to let them enjoy their vacation. So we're not recording a new episode next week. But assuming,
There she
have
goes,
time.
making promises.
No, that's why I'm starting with assuming I have time. There may be something in the feed anyway. It just won't be a brand new spanking episode. So look out for that. Brand new spanking episode.
But no promises.
But
promises.
no, zero promises. And if
we
you hold
told
me
Joelle
to
that
it,
she can't.
Yes.
if you hold me to
no
it,
stress.
you're just going to be the sad one. I can't apologize for that.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Yes, perfect. And with that, I think it's very important that Sarah asked us a question.
Once again, I'm asking you for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do.
Tiny delights.
Do.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
Sarah's in. You did one.
Yay! I made it. I've made it to the big time now, guys.
So, Leash, I think you have a tiny delight. Do you want to go first?
I have the littlest of wee bits of tiny delights.
It's the itty bitty teeny tiny delight.
Yes, and I just saw it today.
Tell us.
I have the sparkly embroidered tank
With the big old lips.
With the
big
lips.
old lips on it. But when you turn around, if you wear it, 'cause I didn't know this because I put mine on my wall. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I'm going to put it on the wall. But when you turn around, there's a cute little heart on your bum.
On the
And it's just
bum.
long enough. It's just
it's a
long enough to
long-
be on the butt.
I didn't know
So
that.
cute. I love it.
Next time I get one, I'm giving it to an animal. I want to see what it looks like on because I heard that Julian rocks a good sparkly top. I heard that.
Oh,
from,
wow.
I think
He
Queen
should.
Things told me
I can
that.
send you. I have the red one and then the blue one.
Ooh.
If you'd like.
I think
Blue
Julian would
probably
look great in
good
the
on
blue
him.
one. Yeah.
Nice.
Let me send you one.
Thanks.
For Mr. Julian.
Yeah. I may have it in my
Yay.
catalog, but I will accept that gift regardless.
I will send
I won't turn it away and send it back. Return to sender. I didn't
Joelle,
ask for this.
she's going to go through the trouble of
I don't
taking
know what this is.
the very one you sent her
Mysterious
and just
package?
making a new letter. She's going to go to Orville Orville and go like type up a fresh letter just to send it back. That would be like the most like
It's the most passive aggressive, but mostly aggressive thing you could do, especially given how much I dislike that whole interaction. The fact
Right.
that I'm willing to do that
Exactly.
means I
It's
was
so
not
much
pleased
effort.
about receiving this mail. But
just
but
send it
you
back
know,
to
I do
me.
love the idea of having like a quick, as part of that quick reply, there could be a return to sender button.
Unsubscribe.
so crazy. No,
Stop.
thank
Just
you.
text stop.
Oh, that's one of the. Is that one of the auto replies?
Yeah, stop. I love it.
Oh my gosh,
That's
crazy
fantastic.
brains. That is so great.
Speaking
Tiny
of really
delights?
cute mail.
Yes.
Speaking of
Tell
cute
us
mail.
about-
So the other day I received an
mail.
adorable message. It says it was from Gigi. The bottom of the thing says it was from Gigi. As you may
Okay.
recall, Gigi is the one that adopted my sweet Bam. And he now
Yes,
lives on
Bam.
an island.
Bam.
But the message was actually from Bam. Bam
What?
wanted to wish me an early happy birthday. And he sent me a birthday gift.
Oh my
and
goodness.
and I think he said other nice things, but I'm forgetting what the words were. And it may or may not have warmed the heck out of my heart.
Oh my
and I did not
gosh.
cry. Maybe I cried. It's fine. And the very sweet gift was a balloon hat, which you guys might recall I collected a few months ago. So I have them. So this delightful extra balloon hat went right to Puck, who we know looks ridiculously awesome in hats.
In hats, he
And
does.
he loves it and wore it all day. And so my tiny
my
delight
gosh.
is Bam sending Puck a hat indirectly for my birthday.
That.
My birthday
is
present
so
was Puck
sweet.
wearing Bam's hat.
Oh my gosh. Perfect. Oh, what a sweet treat. And
If you love me, you'll wear this for my birthday.
Right? If he's not wearing it on next Saturday, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't know what to tell you.
oh my gosh, he better be wearing it and marching around in your house when he's, yeah, I hope so.
Love it.
I sure hope so.
My second one is a very tiny delight. I was in the museum yesterday around 3 in the afternoon, and I looked up and like the sun was coming in through the windows, and there was like, you know, like that afternoon hazy light that kind of comes through that filters through the windows, and you could kind of like see like dust and whatever. That was the lighting in the museum at 3 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and it was beautiful, and it made me so happy.
Gosh.
And when I tilted the camera a little bit, like it shifts the light, and you can kind of see through it more. So anyway, I recommend that.
Volumetric lighting.
Is that what that's called?
Ooh, is that what that's
Like it.
called? Volume.
I mean, it is in water. I think it is probably the same.
Sure.
But through light. Through
Yeah, because it's going through window prism
Windows.
things or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make an afternoon. I want to make an early afternoon or mid-afternoon visit to my museum to enjoy that lovely
I highly recommend it.
diffused light.
I was looking for a missing animal. I was like combing my island trying to, because I was trying to find
Yes.
Julian to give him his daily gift, and couldn't find him anywhere.
Where
So I
where
went-
did you
I-
find him?
I never found him. I just came back a few hours later and found him.
There you go. That's a
He
good
was
trick
not in
that
the
works,
museum.
too.
I went to every part of the museum. Took me all day.
My goodness,
Not all
that's
day.
so
The whole
funny.
20 minutes.
Isn't that crazy when you want to find an animal villager and they just like seem to be invisible?
I even
and
checked houses. Like maybe he's partying with
Yeah.
someone. I couldn't find
Sure.
him.
craziness.
Sarah,
Maybe
you have
he just went to like a different island. Can't he just like
Ooh,
He
just wandered
He must
off.
have Nook Miles collected too. He popped in a Nook
Yeah.
Miles ticket and went off to
could
go
be.
scorpion
he
hunting
doesn't
or
need
something.
to answer to you.
Oh, he's his own man, his own unicorn.
He's his own unicorn.
He's his own unicorn.
right.
That is
He's
very
a
true.
unique little unicorn.
Oh,
Very true. Unique unicorn.
Unique New York unicorn.
Unique to
New
That sounds-
Yeek is what I just said. New Yeek.
Oh,
Yeah.
New Yeek, New York. Yes,
New Yeek,
I know exactly
Unicorn,
what you
New
mean.
York. It's a new Yeek.
If
Sarah,
you were
do you have a tiny
interested,
delight?
I do. If you were asking me about if I had a tiny delight, I'd be happy to share one. I was curious about. I was like, what is it? What's the value of 3 captured great white sharks if I would sell them to Chip versus 1 great white shark model? Because I had 3 extra great white sharks I'd collected. So I was like, is it more? Would I get more bells if I sell off that model? I was like, surely the model is going to be more pricey than the 3 great whites to chip.
Right.
Guys,
you would think. Right?
And then it's not true.
No.
The model is less because the model itself is only 45,000 bells. But if I sell all 3 of the sharks to chip, it is 67,500 bells. So for crying out loud.
What if you sell the sharks to the nooks?
Oh, well, if you sell the sharks to nooks, it would definitely be less.
Okay.
Because you're not getting, because Chips has a special bonus.
Right, because
Chip
it's like
is better.
1.5,
Chip
right?
is more better.
Yeah. So
like
it's
that.
not like, it's definitely, don't sell them. I mean, you can still sell them to Nook for sure.
Yeah.
But if
But-
you're looking for the best
I
bang
guess
for the
But
buck.
out of curiosity,
Yeah.
is it? I guess Joelle
comes
is
out
asking.
less.
Is it still less
Oh.
to sell at Nooks than?
I didn't. That's a good question. What is the
Yeah,
value?
because
So it's
I'm thinking about it
45,000.
like when you have like 5 pieces of wood, and you could sell the 5 pieces of wood for like, what is it, 100 bells or less than that, and then if you craft something with that wood, it doubles whatever that price is. And so I'm wondering, like,
Is it double the value of?
but it's probably not. It's probably maybe more equal and not double the,
I don't
the
know.
model.
I
How
didn't
much-
think to check.
We
what
could
the
do a
cost
quick
was.
Well,
Google
if it's
search.
one and a
that's
half
true.
times, you said 67,000. So like that's got to be around 40, 45. I'm not going to do the math that easily, but it's probably equal. It's probably 45 at Nooks for the
What's
3
that
great
equal?
whites,
It's sweet and low.
right? I'm very
I'm trying-
curious.
I know. I was just going to look up what the cost. So, great white shark will just cut off in the preview, so I couldn't see what it was.
I'm going to look in the
Great
guide.
white
We're all going to
shark.
check and see what we
Yeah,
can
we're
find.
going to find out. We'll see who
Yeah.
finds the
Says-
actual value.
Well, the quick
Aha.
Google search says it's 15,000 bells.
for
Yes, that is
a shark.
what my less quick search
For
was.
one shark.
For
so
one great
so
white shark.
15 times 3 is 45.
So
And
it's the
Sarah, how
same
much did the
value.
model sell for? It was 45.
45,000. Yeah. What a bummer.
Equal. So
What?
there's there's no markup, I guess.
Yeah,
There's-
but it
there's no
seems
credit
weird.
for our
You should
dear,
get credit for making that
right?
extra
Because
work.
our buddy Flick spent some real solid time making that thing.
So what Nook is saying is that the value of it, he sees no additional value. At least it doesn't decrease the value, I guess. But
You know, this came up in that podcast I recorded a couple weeks ago,
Oh.
and I'm not going to say too much because it is a spoiler. But there is a theory that there's some competition going on the island because, like, the Nooks have this, stable business
Sure.
structure,
Okay.
and then you got these vendors just wandering around. The ones that don't have like a tent set up. Are they even like licensed to be selling on the island? Like, why are they hiding in the woods? I think it's a very interesting question. It's a theory.
that's interesting.
something to
Could be
ponder.
a fan theory. Fan theory.
Something to ponder. Fan fury. Fan
Fan
faction.
Fury.
Interesting.
That is very
Nook's
interesting.
competition.
So
Yeah, so that's-
a tiny delayed and a tip all at once.
Yes, it's true.
The tip is don't think making a model will get you any more bells.
Right. That's the tip. Just enjoy the model for itself. If you want a model, make it to enjoy it.
And
Don't
if you
make
just
it to
want the
sell it.
money, just sell them to Chip and
Yeah.
don't worry about the model. Yeah,
Sure.
I like that plan. That's a great advice, Sarah.
Can we talk about the great white shark now?
Yeah, no, actually,
Great
that's
white
a good question. There's a whole other category or section here that says great white
I
shark.
know. I forgot all about
you have
that.
left
I
this
wonder
hanging.
what I meant when I wrote that down.
Someone drank a lot of milk.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if it works that way, but I'm good. I don't want to hear more.
Or maybe a pigeon? A really
There
large
it is.
pigeon came
It's
by?
a bird. It's a bird. It's a bird of some kind. Moving right along. I don't want to talk
Yes.
about this anymore.
That's fair.
Well, speaking of tips and tricks, we have a bit of a tip trick / hot topic.
Yeah. Tell us.
Hot topic.
Hot topic. Bang. And then I don't know what the tips and tricks intro, but that's okay. We got the hot topic one. Anyway, there's been a lot of conversation between a couple of us in the Discord about
Oh, yeah.
villager portraits, and it's something I wasn't really aiming for early in the game, but now that I'm like trying to have a good reason to have an animal move out, because I love my
Okay.
animal villagers so much. I want to
Sure.
at least achieve something with them, get their portrait, and then at least I'll have something to look at when they leave.
Right, and then you get to
Aw,
have,
yes.
and then it doesn't seem like you've kind of hit an equilibrium of,
Right.
your island. You get to spice it up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
have some variety.
It's
Exactly.
spicy.
And I have some regrets. Like
lasagna.
I let Miranda. She stayed with me for so long, and I let her go without getting her portrait. And
Oh.
now I have like a thing. Like, you're not leaving until I get your portrait, and then I'll boot you whenever you want.
Nice.
The one that got away.
Yeah. Like, and she's not the only one, but she's the one I keep thinking of.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Sweet Miranda.
I want to figure out how to get portraits efficiently, especially for animals I like the most, so that I can just feel free to let them live their lives after that. So there's a bunch of different ways people have recommended. There's that fantastic, ginormous infographic from You Crossing on Twitter that I think we all were reading like a few months ago and overwhelmed by the friendship point counts and how that all works.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think that the biggest takeaway, if all you're really going for is the portrait, is you have to give your animals very specific gifts that give them the most amount of points. And if you kind of give them that gift every day consistently, you'll eventually have enough friendship points that then they'll randomly give you the portrait at some point.
Nice.
So like part one, work up to that great friendship, and you know you're great friends when they, start asking you for things and doing kind of different activities with you.
Building those points up.
Yeah. And then, at some point it just randomly happens. You never know when. Like, I had Dottie just today give me her portrait. She's been hanging around since early on in the game for me. And she was my last holdout for a while. But I finally got hers today. Whereas I got Octavian at the beginning of July, and I got his like a few days ago. And we're, in half the time, basically.
Wow. So speedy. So
Yeah.
What
are the tricks? So there's a few different ones.
I feel like I'm watching. I'm now watching an infomercial, and we'll tell you in just a second. But here's the rationale.
Do one of you want to tell me your biggest challenges so I can?
My biggest
hear
pain
you.
point is that I talk to animals every day and I give them sunglasses and they just don't seem to care.
It's very interesting, Sarah. The problem with that is that those sunglasses are not high enough point things. So you have to give them way more sunglasses than you would perhaps
Oh,
a non-native fruit. Did you know non-native fruits are worth a lot to animals, as well as fossils? They have to be assessed fossils. If you just give them the dug up fossils, they go, I don't know why you gave this to me, but thanks, you're the best.
They'll
They
react
always
like I
act
gave
like
them.
they don't really care about fossils. They're just like, oh, great, oh, okay.
They aren't
Like, they don't know.
they're not as enthusiastic as they are with like the perfect gift. Like, I got them like the blue shirt and their favorite color is blue and it's athletic because they love athletic.
Gotcha.
Like they get really excited about things like that. But regardless of
Is that a higher point?
It's not.
It's not.
See,
So
that's so
their
funny.
reaction does not equal the pointage, which is very interesting.
Do the animals care what fossil they get?
Not from what I can tell. I give like random torsos, and sometimes I give the poop one. What's that coprolite?
Coprolite.
Yeah. So the other trick is you got to wrap these things. So if you wrap the fossil, you wrap a foreign fruit, that gives you even an extra point.
Ooh.
So if all you want is to just have an interaction with them every day where you give them, a high pointage item, then you have a better chance of them giving you something in return. Usually it's a piece of clothing. And if it's not a piece of clothing, it will eventually be a portrait. But it eventually is very important because I gave Dottie a fossil every day for like weeks and I finally got it today.
Nice.
I have noticed a trend because I've been doing it like every day that once I'm like on a roll, I'm getting them every other day, which doesn't seem like that's a real trend, but like I don't get them every 2 days in a row is I think what the trend I'm noticing. So if I get one on Tuesday, I am pretty certain I won't get one on Wednesday, but I still give the gift. And then on Thursday I get one again, which is kind of cool.
Still building
Got it.
points up.
So the other part of
Does
this...
are we talking about wrapping paper? Does the color of the wrapping paper help?
does not matter at all. I thought that mattered. Does not matter.
That's great.
So you can buy
That is
whatever
great
wrapping
news.
papers in Nook that day. I just stocked up on the one I like to look at the most, frankly.
Yay, that's fun.
They never
great
comment on the color, and the color doesn't matter.
That's cool.
So the other trick is using mail instead of giving it to them in person. So this is something that Lo swears by. I can't confirm or deny whether or not the mail solution gives you a better chance of getting the portrait, because I have not found like any delay in just giving them the gift in person. But if you mail them a wrapped fossil, the theory is there's a higher chance that you'll get a portrait in the mail the next morning.
Oh, wow.
Or the other trick is you have a full inventory. You give the animal a foreign fruit from your from your
Stack.
pockets.
From
But it
stack
has to be a
of farm
stack,
fruit.
right? Because, if you give them just one, then there's an empty space in your pocket and they could give you a gift. So you have to give them one from a stack, make sure there's always a full inventory. And then they're like, oh, I can't give you a gift. What do I do? So they mail you a gift the next day, and that may or may not be the portrait the next day. Everything I've seen, you only get one portrait a day. So if you have 8 animals you're trying to get and you give them all 8 fruit that day,
Oh, that's
you're still
interesting.
only going to get one the next day, not like maybe 2. As far as I can tell. I could be wrong about that.
But that's cool. So don't be
Yeah.
don't be alarmed if you're like, well, I've been working this hard for everyone and I've only gotten one portrait. You might have more portraits coming soon. So
Exactly.
keep at
So
it.
just keep at it, and whatever solution you like the best, go for it. Personally, as a time-saving measure, I don't want to wait for the mail to arrive the next day. I'm very impatient. I like I like quick results.
You want instant gratification.
I don't like the whole managing my pockets to make sure there's 40 things in there before I give them something. That's stressful to me because then I have to figure out what to do with all that stuff.
Sure.
So just wrapping a fossil and handing it to them has been very effective for me. So I highly recommend that trick.
Nice. That's very cool. I love these tips. I love these tips. There's another benefit too for other than portraits. When you're better friends, you have a chance of animals sending you artwork in the mail, which is pretty cool. Or I think maybe even
As well as, don't you get better, what are they called? The yada 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 yada
Reactions?
yada reactions.
Yeah, because
Right? The higher tier you
Yeah.
are, the better reactions you get.
Very cool.
With each type of animal, they have like 4 basic reactions for each personality type, and then there's like a high level one for anyone you're like BFFs with. And so,
what?
if you've reached that status with anyone of that type, you will eventually get that 5th
That's so
level, that highest
cool.
level of personality or reaction. So actually, just this week, I got my 44th and final reaction because I finally had an Uchi on my island that likes me. Paula apparently did not like me. Never got to that point with her. Glad I booted
Sweet
her
Muppet
because
Paula.
me and Pashmina are great friends.
Oh,
She's the
yeah,
best.
that's good.
So yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
44th reaction was confident, by the way. That's a fun one.
I think my last one was my heart. The heart was the last one I got. So I was like,
That
I
was a
didn't have
holdout.
it
The
for
heart
this-
is one of my favorites.
I know, right? But yeah, it's a cute.
I'm glad you got it. That's fun.
Yeah, so sweet.
I really was hoping, didn't we talk about, like, wouldn't it be great if there was like a magical 45th reaction?
Yes, because I really wanted to
Secret
be
reaction.
the shrunk shuffle.
Yeah, the
which
shrunk
was like
shuffle.
the-
That's
Yes.
right. I think
Dancy
that
dance.
should have unlocked the shrunk shuffle. I'm very sad it didn't. I was actually
I'm bummed
expecting it because we talked about it. I really
Oh,
thought it might
no.
happen.
Oh, sorry, Joel.
Nope, it was just a dream,
Bummer
sweet.
town. No,
It's okay.
Still keep dreaming. We can keep asking for it. Nintendo, please. We'd love to be able to dance. Dance.
Yes.
Dance.
I want to
Dance and
shuffle.
dance.
I want to dance. And speaking of wanting to shuffle and dance, I also want to do yoga in the plaza with my animals.
Yes.
Like, just give me like a
100%.
reaction that is a yoga pose, right? Like, just give me like a
Yes.
So cute.
like a whatchamacallit, the tree pose, whatever.
Yeah. Be so brilliant. I want to
Whatever.
participate.
Whatever.
And maybe
One of
even-
them.
What about the old why not just sit on the ground pose so I can sit
Yeah.
with my little buds when they're sitting in the
I just
plaza?
want to sit. And in fact, while we're at it, I would love it if I sat down on a little tuffet on the ground, and an animal was sitting down on the ground, and I sat down. They wouldn't just get up the moment I sat down. Wouldn't that be nice? Have you noticed that they're sitting on a bench? You sit next to them, they look at you, and then they get up.
And sometimes it's after they invite you to sit on the bench that they
Right?
get up anyway.
Right? Tex is like, there's space next to me. And I'm like, that's nice. I'm going to sit down. Oh, I'm going to go wander away. That fruit looks
bye.
delicious. Goodbye.
Alternatively,
So
they'll be
silly.
sitting in a spot that like I really need to get through because they're like right in the middle of a path. Hi,
Yes.
kitty cat.
She woke up from her nap and is pissed.
Oh my
my.
goodness.
Okay, we're
So
going to end the
sweet.
podcast. I'm sorry.
Chatty.
She's like, it's time.
She's looking at the clock and saying, we're way over time, guys.
It's time for your
Time.
bed and
right.
me to be awake.
Exactly. It's a witching hour.
Goodness.
Anyway,
Fine.
that is
Tabitha?
absolutely our cue. That is Tabby. Tabitha.
Tabby.
She's staring right at me.
Goodness.
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Well, it is time. So
Yeah.
Nope, she's the clock. She's our timer. Well, yeah, so I think it's time to wrap up, and I have a list of birthdays that I can
Yeah.
go with.
Yeah.
I
yep.
did that
Tell
this
those
week
birthdays.
efficiently because Leash had a great idea, and I followed it.
I did it.
guys have a song?
Gonna give you.
There it is. This week we have so many fun birthdays coming up. We got Lopez, the smug deer. Lopez is pretty cool. I haven't met him. I don't think. Maybe I have. He's on someone's island. There's a Wirt Jr. He's a frog. There's Rolf, the tiger. There's Nana, the monkey. I think Nana's on someone's island. Nana's adorable. There's Jacob, the lazy bird. There's Nan, the normal goat. I kind of want to call her Nan. Tipper is one of my favorite cows. Tipper, the snooty cow. She is so cute. And we got Rowan, another tiger. It's 2 tiger birthdays this coming week. So I wish a very happy birthday to all of them. Tabby wishes a meow to all of them. I would also like to thank our wonderful producer Jack Quaitblank, Monkey Cat Studios, for all of the awesome work he does to make it sound like we are all in the same room, even though we're sadly not. And with that, I thank you and say